Hello, welcome back to Tekkit Legends. I noticed that with my mic recording, I think I got away with it last time, but I think the buzzing sound has come back. Just thought I might eat some zombie flesh. Anyway, so since last episode, since you last saw me, well, you think you saw me setting up and building the nuclear reactor. Just go over and see how that is doing. It has actually been quite a while since I last filmed because I've been a bit busy. It all seems to be fine over here. It's running all right. Is it switched on? I think so. Yeah, it's on. And it's producing fuel, energy, electricity. So anyway, if we now head back over to here. Now, whilst you've been away, I've been round the village and wired up all the houses. Now, don't worry, they're not all like this. This was just my first, for the first few houses. I've just noticed this one's not been plugged in. Just think it's a mistake. So try and sort that one out. I don't think I've got any cable. No, I haven't, so I'll have to leave it for now. Just leave it with a hole in the back of the house. So all these ones are unfortunate and have it coming in through the back, but all the rest, or most of the rest, have it coming in through the ground. I think that maybe one of the houses that wasn't wired in. Ah, yeah, look. See, up through the floor. So underground wiring. Now, whilst I was doing that, I also decided to build a bridge here because, well, first of all I needed to lift this road up anyway to get the wire underneath, but also I noticed a lot of villages were sort of falling in there and it was just causing problems, so I decided to build a bridge and build a river because there wasn't actually a river here before. So I decided to give the bridge a bit of a purpose. There's the bank, in case you wanted to know what that looked like. Yeah, so this river sort of comes down here, looks all very nice, down to here, and then it sort of becomes a bit waterfally, and a bit rubbish really, but it was the best I could do. Then it sort of flows down there. Oh, it's getting dark. I'll probably best head back to the main building. Should have maybe thought of this before I started filming, so I've been prepared and sort of gone into it with plenty of daytime. Now I've got to rush back, then rush up to the top. You may have noticed around the place a few ditches which have been filled in and rivers that have been filled in just because they were all a bit untidy and a bit in the way, and I just thought it was best to do something about it. I've just noticed the maps come up and I don't know whether that was there before. I can't actually recall it being there, so that's new. But anyway, if we climb up here, right, get some sleep. Right, anyway, so what I thought we'd look at doing today is, that's a quick way down. So in setting up the village to receive power, I've built a little power, not plant, but unit, so that we can get the electricity in. It's all stored in this energy bridge. The only problem we've got is the guy at the mine has a similar system put in place with an energy bridge. However, his doesn't work. And he has asked us, as his electricity provider, to come and sort it out. So, that's what we're going to do. This is what the mine looks like now. Currently, I believe it's running on its own turbine or their own power. But, oh, I've only got all those run out of coal or something. Oh well, it's not my responsibility anymore. Don't seem to be doing all that well in terms of getting stuff though. A bit of a cock up here if you want their design as well. I mean they haven't. Oh look, there's a bit of stone. They haven't really thought of how people might get out of this, so just cheat a little bit. Right, there we go. Anyway, if we come around here to where their power input comes from, you can see their main problem is they've only got a RF consumer, and this was put in by me when I owned the quarry, as I wanted to. That was green before. Oh, that was because it's a consumer. Yeah, so that was something that was put in by me, wanting to produce or power it using for my own power station. But as I'm sure you remember, I never actually got it working. So the reason for that, first of all, I need to put a producer in there, and I was missing the two other vital ingredients: an energy bridge, which stores the power, and a consumer, which takes the power in. It's not working. I'm going to have to look at that, because the reason it's probably not working is oh no, it is now. Look, let's have a look at the. Oh god, that's a lot of power. A lot of power. Yeah, so I did have a problem before, and I had actually built a tunnel that runs alongside all the cabling, because you may remember when we had all the snow and we got rid of the snow. Well, the snow was all done using a map editor, and that obviously did some weird things where the chunks all join up, so I had to do something to sort that out. Just going to quickly take out that diamond connects pipe and swap it for a wooden one, which will actually take the power out of the energy bridge and hopefully send it into the quarry. Or I believe that's the plan anyway. Of course, they've got their own generators here, which are currently doing a sterling job. All three of them are. But hopefully soon they'll have my power powering it, and they'll be able to pay me for it. So anyway, we'll leave that there, and we'll head over to the farm, because we haven't been to the farm for ages, and one of our aims in the last series was to set up a coffee shop, but probably won't be able to start doing coffee now. The train system is sort of, we gave up on that. It's got some hay in there, we can take that out, I suppose. But basically, well, I think it was working actually, but you just need to keep powering it, which I suppose, could I go and get some coal and do that? Keep it going for a bit. I've got a bit of wood that I'll have to do. The thing is, having to keep going up to the truck to put fuel in it. I mean, that'll keep it going for what? Has it even got hay in it? Oh yeah, it has filled up a bit. So I suppose we could keep it all running. Except we have to turn this off because the system was so slow, so we need to get more trains. So, well actually this is actually quite promising. I've got the railway setup, it's run out. It's already run out of fuel. I will come back and get some more. So anyway, what was that? Was that from me jumping? You may probably remember our milk system hasn't got any empty cups in it, because they are all, I assume, in here, or either that or they're in the dispenser. No. Okay, they're all probably back at the other base. Anyway, so this was our cow field, you probably remember it. This was our sheep field, which seems to be a bit overgrown now, which is quite surprising, especially considering the fact we had all that snow. Sheep seem to be having a good munch. Anyway, so over here we have, you may probably remember where we were growing our sugar cane for sugar. And so just collect that all up. And the only problem with this is you can't see what's under the water. There isn't actually a spot. I think this is, I can go down just to see, get an underwater shot of what I've picked up. Anyway, so that will grow pretty nicely. Now, let's chuck this sugarcane here for now, and then just head up to the field, which, as you can see, has grown. Now, I think this is the first time we've actually had a full field, or is it not? Oh, that was close. The whole jumping and running thing. We got a full field? I think we might have. First time, of course. So, we'll just rip up all these crops, which are producing one seed, or I believe one seed, or maybe a few seeds. So we're definitely going to have plenty of hay. But, whether we'll be able to keep up on like the milk and the sugar and stuff. Anyway, I'll probably actually better off doing that off camera, because it takes forever. So I'll just chuck these seeds and this hay in here, but we'll take the hay back with us. And the sugar cane. So anyway, oh, what's that? I was a squid, I thought it was a horse. Oh, that was something we wanted to do, try and tame a horse, but we haven't got any leads or anything, so won't be able to use it as a riding horse or to ride. Oh, the sheep are following me because I've got the hay, but of course we don't want to fatten them up. I don't mean fatten them up, I mean breed them. Now, chickens, I remember we had to give up on an automatic egg collection system because the chickens kept falling into it, so we got to go and collect that all by hand. But there still seems to be quite a fair few eggs, and there was a train system set up here, I believe, except for there's no train on this line, so that's a bit of a problem. But oh well, I'll drop the hay off in this farm chest, which is almost full now. And then, where's my house gone? There it is. Just head back up to my little house.